Manickam, Tagore, at the end of the day, the treasury benches decide what is discussed in parliament, what is not. It doesn't seem to be as if the entire opposition is one that they want to discuss the Adani issue. In fact, a few of the opposition parties whom we invited on the show today didn't even come when they heard that Adani will be discussed. So I want to understand, is the Congress the only party that wants a discussion on the Adani issue in parliament?
Thank you. There are 16 parties today met in the morning in Parliament, and including Aam Aadmi Party and DMK, NCP. There are 16 parties which met today in the morning with in Khargeji's chamber, and we all decided that we will take up Adani Modi issue in a clear-cut way, and we will continue to seek the answers from the government. And there is consensus among the 16 parties. There are 2-3 parties which has not been part of it. TMC was not part of the today's meeting. For TMC, it has a different view, and the BRS was not part of today's meeting. They were not there in the meeting today in the morning meeting. Therefore, they will have a different view. In democracy, other parties can have different view. There is no problem in having a different view, but majority of the opposition parties have a similar view, and we are all decided that we will take up the issues and we will ask the questions to the government. Parliament is a place where we need to ask questions and government should answer. That's the platform.
Sir,
but what happened in Lok Sabha today, 11 o'clock when we assembled after the obituary things, Rajnath Singh ji stood up at 11:02 to disturb the house. It is unheard about it. Defense Minister of India and the leader of the house in Lok Sabha stood up and to speak about other things other than the question hour, and follows with the Parliamentary Affairs Minister. Now Treasury benches has decided to disturb Parliament. BJP has decided to disturb Parliament, not the Congress party or the opposition party.
Sir, but the fact is that Rahul Gandhi's statements have given the BJP an opportunity to say that Rahul Gandhi, when he talks about democracy, is in danger in this country, and then says, wonders, at least in one of his addresses, why the foreign power, why Europe, why America are silent. I mean, effectively suggesting that they need to break their silence, speak out on this issue. You are giving, I'll play this, just listen to what Rahul Gandhi said, and I want you to respond, Manickam, Tagore, because you have given an opening to the BJP to suggest that Rahul Gandhi should not have made these statements on foreign soil, but listen in.
Well, how would you react if something, a structure 3.5 times Europe suddenly went non-democratic? Right? That's happened already. That's not something that is going to happen in the future. That's already happened. But there's no reaction.
So the surprising thing is that the so-called defenders of democracy, which are the United States, European countries, seem to just be oblivious that a huge chunk of the democratic model has come undone, right? Which is a real problem.
First of all, it's our problem, right? It's an internal problem, it's an Indian problem, and the solution is going to come from inside, it's not going to come from outside.
He says something on the 6th of March and then sort of changes his mind, Manickam, Tagore, on the 7th. On the 6th of March, he was calling in a way for foreign countries to wake up to what's happening in India. 7th, he says it's an internal problem. You've given BJP an entry point to suggest that Rahul Gandhi should not have made these comments on foreign soil.
Please give me time, because that rules for 70 years. There was a 72 years rule in Indian politics. Always the Prime Minister never speaks about the Indian politics outside in foreign nations, and the opposition parties also never did it. Only once Mr. Subramanian Swamy in 1975 tried to do it in outside in USA. But after 2014, every rule has been changed by Mr. Modi. Modi changed it. It is like a test match rules. Now it has become a 2020 rule. rules has been changed for the game, and Mr. Modi goes everywhere, to Seoul, to US, to Brazil. Wherever he goes, he will attack the opposition parties and the 70 years rule of his predecessors. That is the rule change Mr. Modi has brought in to find fault with the earlier dispensations. When Mr. Gandhi says that the democracy in India is under attack and democracy is having a strain now, what is wrong in it? He is telling the truth. Then Godi media can jump into it and create some kind of news about it. Then he cleared it very clearly.
No, it's not the main. You see, the problem with the Congress is you all always shoot.
It is because of the Godi media.
Okay, you're blaming the Godi media, saying the Godi media is responsible for this, but Rahul Gandhi is responsible clearly for what he says on foreign soil.